more than you can bear. I'm sure you've heard this tale before, and how the story goes. Life is full of pain and sorrow, hardship, loneliness, and other woes. I'm often told, don't worry, God will not give you more than you can bear.
Today I want to tell you the story of my daughter, Katie Carico Hyatt, and how our world changed 7 years ago, almost 7 years ago, when she was arrested.
My name's Jeff Carico. I am Katie's brother. She was just a fun person. You know, she loved life. She lived it. You know, and I mean, she's very responsible for a lot of my humor and just the way I see things.
Hi, my name is Katie Carico, and I'm Katie Hyatt's mom. And I want to show you a picture of Katie. This is a younger picture, but it's one of my favorites of her. This is more like I remember her.
Never stop seeking truth and justice. Never stoop to seek revenge.
My name is John Wisser, and as you can see, I'm wearing a black judicial robe. I've been a member of the Travis County criminal justice system since 1972. I met Bill Carico many years ago on the tennis courts, and in the last few years he's shared with me predominantly documentary evidence pertaining to his daughter Katie's case in Virginia.
I was out in the driveway from where we're filming right now, and a sheriff's deputy's car pulled up, some detectives got out, and as I got up to go greet them, my phone rang, and it was my daughter Katie. Dad, I've been arrested.
The phone started blowing up. Your sister's in trouble. And then I got a call from a buddy of mine who's in law enforcement. We're arresting your sister. Doesn't look good. I'm like, well, what is it? He goes, well, I can't really get into details right now, but I think, we think she did it. I was like, no, not my sister. She wouldn't do anything like that.
That was shocking, because that's not who Katie is. Katie wouldn't do that. And she wouldn't take things from other people. She would be the first one to give to other people.
The first time I visited Katie in prison, it shook me.
But as I read and search my Bible, that verse is not written anywhere. I hit my knees to pray and hear God whisper in my ear, my dear child, I allowed you way more than you can bear. I want you to learn to trust and lean on me.
Well, I have serious doubts whether she's guilty. I'm not really here today to say she's guilty or not guilty. The sentence she received in these cases is vastly disproportionate to the sentence a person should get for the crimes of which he's been convicted. And as a judge in Texas, the last time I checked, the average length of a prison sentence in Texas was 60% greater than the median length of a prison sentence in any other state. But I have sentenced hundreds, if not thousands, of people for the offense of burglary, burglaries of habitation, burglaries of buildings. I've sentenced people who have extensive records or habitual criminals who've been to prison half a dozen times, and I've sentenced people who've never been to prison before. But I will say this unhesitatingly, that the sentence she received was vastly beyond any sentence I have ever seen for a person with her exceedingly limited criminal history and the offense for which he was committed.
We went through this long process of trying to get her a new trial later after she's already in prison. And even the Attorney General's office wrongly stated, as we're trying to get a new trial, that Katie was seen on video spending an hour going through her house. She was on that video for about 15 seconds, walking up the steps, and an hour later walking down the steps and out the front door carrying a small bag. That's what the video showed. And yet to these lawyers, they just create this alternate reality. They don't deal with the obvious things that, there's questions that could be asked. Why did the homeowner not get other video? Why did the homeowner lie about other cars being seen that neighbors reported? Why did he testify under oath that neighbors didn't see anything? When he told the police in the police report that there was this car with Florida plates that was seen by a neighbor, and why did everything change?
In the event she appeared in front of our really tough judges, she may have received a sentence of 5 years in prison. I'd say that would be the maximum sentence she would have received. And in Texas, she would be eligible for parole normally at about 1/4 of that sentence. So within about 18 months, she would have been eligible for parole, in all likelihood would have been granted parole. That she is still serving the sentence in Virginia, I find almost unbelievable. It shocks the conscience, and it's certainly unjust.
Well, recently we got the word from the governor's pardons office, and they told us that Katie's request for pardon has been denied, and we can apply again in 3 years. We also got word from the Supreme Court of Virginia that they will not hear our request for a new trial. So in light of that, we feel like we're ready now to go to the court of last resort, which is the American people, and at least tell you what we've been through and what's going on.
I want to help you through your troubles and carry your load, you see, because it's not about your strength, it's about mine. I give that strength to you freely, so others see me in you as you let your light shine.
If you're watching this video, I'd like to ask you a favor in return. I'd like you to get in touch with me. The information on the screen will tell you where you can get more information and how to contact me personally by email. And in the case of communication, first thing I want to send you is tell you how we can communicate securely and privately.